Hi, my name is Robin Church, and I'm the Salon and Spa Manager here at Shell Point. And today I'm in the Island Salon in the spa room with Gretchen, our craniosacral therapist. And I just wanted to share with you a little more information about craniosacral therapy. I have been reading this book, The Inner Physician and You, by John Upledger, who was kind of the founder of craniosacral therapy, and who has the institute, the Upledger Institute, over in Palm Beach Gardens on the other coast here of Florida. And I found it so interesting, Gretchen, because he starts off this book talking about how he was inspired from his own personal experiences that loved ones were having with illnesses. Yes. And how that inspired him. And also he goes into a lot of information about the CranioSacral System. So I know one of the things that it said was how the CranioSacral System goes from the base of the skull to the tailbone or the sacrum, and that it's kind of a canal, and it kind of brings that fluid and has like a membrane around to protect it. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
I'm on the right track so far?
Yeah.
Okay, and
we often call that the dural tube.
The dural tube, okay. Mm-hmm. And that this fluid has a rhythm.
Yes.
And one of the first things that he kind of was awakened to was that rhythm was not in sync with the rhythm of our heart or our breathing rhythm. Correct. That it kind of had a rhythm of its own.
Yes.
So that's really interesting. And then I know a lot of, we have talked a lot about, the different bones and the bones of the skull. Yes. and through the face. And you've shared some really good information with me about that.
One thing when they started doing this work, they thought that the bones in the skull would fuse after like adolescence, and they discovered they don't fuse really until death. So we can still work from even in utero until death, person's whole lifetime, because those bones, all the bones in our body have a certain rhythm that is driven by the craniosacral rhythm, which is from the cerebral spinal fluid.
Okay.
In the head, in the brain.
That's a wonderful summary of what I was trying to say.
Okay. Thank you.
Because you have all the right words, definitely, and how to explain how things really work and how it all came to be.
John Upledger knows that better than me.
Yes, I'm sure. Unfortunately, he's not with us any longer, correct?
Yes. So John Upledger passed away a few years ago. His legend, his work still continues, though. Upledger Institute. The actual institute is in Palm Beach Gardens, but this is work that is done internationally. So it's well known through, I think, 30-some countries.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And it goes into that on the website, all of the different country affiliations. It's really something. It's quite interesting.
Yes.
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 And I know this book I find very interesting. So again, if anyone is wanting some additional knowledge about the therapy, they could certainly go to the Upledger Institute website, or you could probably even get it on Amazon, I'm sure. And it's a great book written by John Upledger that tells a lot about how it came to be and how it works and so forth. And I have to tell you, we're just so thrilled that you're with us.
Oh, thank you.
I know we have a couple of residents that are like, oh, it's time for my therapy again. And we'll be hearing more from them in the future.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Could I just add something about
Dr.
John? He was a doctor of osteopathy, and the whole driving force of this work is that the body can correct itself. That was his mindset. So even when he started, he was doctor, but as he got deeper into the work and study and research, he said a facilitator. He is working with the body, the person's body, in their system. It wasn't what he was doing, it was helping the body to correct itself. And that's where the healing is started.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just like, I mean, everything that we put in and do to our body affects our body.
Yes.
You know, what we eat, whether we exercise, which, you know, is so important too. All of those things have a lot to do with the health of our body.
Yes.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Thank you.
And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call at the salon, or feel free to call me directly in my office at 489-8402. Thank you. Bye-bye.